Hello, everyone, and welcome to the fourth edition of First Look. And how it's playing out here is 4 episodes in 4 different retailers. This is GameStop here, where I got this G.I. Joe 2-pack. Snake Eyes and Timbers Alpha Commandos. Sorry, almost wanted to say Suburban Commando. You wrestling fans will know that. So apparently this is not really available to my knowledge, or at least currently, from like retailers I normally shop at, like a Target, Walmart, or Amazon even. So you had to get this from this one was GameStop. We've also had Big Bad Toy Store, a few other online retailers too that I've heard also had it. So I was hesitant to jump right in because obviously I like getting them from Target first, and then a couple of the other real retailers second, especially for these purposes for me. But didn't want to wait too long because I didn't want to miss the boat also on this. So let's take a look at this because Snake Eyes, obviously one of the most popular G.I. Joe characters, personal favorite of mine, of course, and probably anybody else who's a G.I. Joe aficionado as well. And it comes with an awesome timber with and animals with alternate heads. That's one of the first, if not the first, I've seen. So very cool. And again, anybody who's been watching my First Look series know I'm not busting these open here. It's a little bit different. It's so I can basically pump these videos out and give you a first look at the package so you can kind of make your own determination on if this is something you would want to buy or just to take a look at in the package. So, and there's so many videos out there that's opening these things. They're getting the figures sooner too. I'm not going to be able to deep dive as well as they can, so that's my job here on First Look. Just kind of give you a look at the packaging, the newest stuff, or as newest as I get it, and then you're going to see it. So this is just an incredible 2-pack here, and I can't rave enough about it. Look at all the weapons it comes with. Very cool. Obviously all black, but I mean, I've seen, looking on, there's 2 Uzis, I think, that came with, like, the Domino Marvel Legend Special Edition figure that were painted uniquely different that when I was doing a little bit of customizing to my Baroness, I had to paint. So, you know, it's cool that everything comes black, but I know that there's basically the highlights sometimes are cool when it's painted up too. So, but very cool selection. And we got the different Snake Eyes here. So I got a few of his, looks like he got his knife as well, and looks like silencer there. So and Snake Eyes, who's been coming out, he's had the movie one out, which I did pass in the stores, but I still have on a pre-order. If I don't see it, to be honest with you, not being a big fan of the movie, just felt like that was definitely not good for me. I didn't enjoy it, but I haven't got that one yet. But I do have a few of the regular Snake Eyes. I do not have the deluxe one, which I believe is at 0. This number on this one is 30 in the line of G.I. Joe's numbering system with classified. Being a fan, having a first regular figure, or first swivel arm of the Snake Eyes, this is really cool. I'm not going to lie. He's got the texture, you could kind of see it maybe through there. You could see the stripes as I zoom in a little bit. Kind of like the old school, like undershirts and such too. Very cool. It's got the goggles, not the visor in this one, with the breathing. The air vents on it. Just a very cool, sleek figure. And just upon looking at it more and more, I mean, it's kind of cool. He's got the little G.I. Joe patch too. They kind of updated that one on there. And he's got the vest. I may like this way more than the first original figure. Not that I would be willing to part with all of them, but yeah, definitely just very cool. Commando version. Anybody that has that figure remembers that from the first G.I. Joe line. Just incredible. I mean, you could see even on the artwork too, just very cool. So I mean, I would say hands down this is the best Snake Eyes figure in a classified line. I think most people who have the set will probably agree. I mean, there's a lot of people that love the visor version too. And yeah, he is cool too, but I have to say that this one may be the best one out there for sure, from taking a look just at the detail, and just looks very cool. Makes him look, I think, more G.I. Joe-esque. and I think that's a good thing for sure. So let's take a look right now at the Timber, and I've seen some previews of that when they first announced this. He's got a lot of different kind of highlights, which is kind of cool, because anybody that has been around pets and knows that not all of them are perfect fur colors, or coats are different, or they, as they get older, get their coat changes and stuff too. He's just incredible looking. If you look at the detail, then I'm only giving you this package kind of preview here, but just incredible detail on Timber. And I've seen pics where he looks really big. I mean, he still kind of looks pretty big, and I mean, you can't really see his full girth. I'm not really sure how it's going to look, because I always pictured him a little bit smaller, and I had gotten a I think they're not articulated like Timber's articulated. If you look, you could see the joints and everything. I believe it was from Hobby Lobby. I got one of their small wolves, and I put it. I was going to put it with the Snake Eyes figure, who I still have yet to open my regular one, but I'm very tempted to open this one because this just looks incredible. And I'm not really sure how he's going to match up. So, I mean, he looks ginormous, but I think if I ever open him and I ever do some loose videos, we could show you that little Hobby Lobby wolf up to him. But I think that one might be too small. This one could be on the tad too big, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just thinking in my mind of his first appearance in the cartoon, which he seemed to run a little smaller, but the ferocity of this head sculpt of the alternate Timber head is very sick. I'm not going to lie here. It's very cool. So, yeah, when I get the sucker busted open, I mean, that will be the tell-all and size comparison. Maybe that's a video for another time where I kind of size him up and see how he really looks on there. I mean, he doesn't look as big as first, the other first look of it when Hasbro first announced it in their kind of first look videos, but he just looks incredible. I'm not going to lie. This is a very cool 2-pack. In fact, I mean, this is quite up there with probably the best G.I. Joe figure to date. I'm not going to lie. I mean, 2-pack or whatever. Just everything. I mean, it's cool even in a package like this. I mean, but you got to let these things breathe eventually. So, very cool. Very cool. I definitely highly recommend this, and this is not a regret, folks. This one came pretty quick to it. I want to thank one of the users in the G.I. Joe groups that shared this on. I mean, a lot of people, good people, they when they see this stuff for sale, they'll let the people know right away, and it did not last long. By later in the morning, I think it was real early morning that I seen this for sale. By late morning, it was sold out again. So just to give you an idea, if you see this thing for sale and it's at regular retail price, which I believe this is at $39.99, then it will not last. Here's the latest back box art. It's got Lady J on it now, and Flint's in there too, so very cool too. I mean, this is no file cards on these. Maybe that'll change in the future. I really think if Hasbro's going to do the same thing they did with the Star Wars line, you're going to see retro cards on these things, which I'd be really tempted not to go overboard. I mean, a lot of people have, and they've spent way over the retail price for these. If you miss out on something, it's a good chance it'll probably be released on a retro card, knowing Hasbro and their history with the Star Wars. But I mean, it just depends how quickly you want to see these things. And if you have a chance to get them, there's redecos on both Scarlet and Roadblock too, where it's slightly, I think, darker, and they got rid of some of the gold highlights. But I mean, it's all in your preference too. I mean, the Amazon Roadblock, which I probably should do a video on too, because he's been a hard to find one too. I've got him, and I'm very happy with him. In fact, that's the only one I think I would challenge. I mean, I love the Baroness, although she had I had to do some customizing on her to make her more to my liking. And again, if there's demand for that in the comments for more G.I. Joe stuff, let me know. But I would say this one, along with the classic Roadblock, which is an Amazon exclusive, definitely is up there as my two favorites. But this might be better. I'm not gonna lie. Here's the artwork here. See the ferocious Timber right there, and another shot of Snake Eyes, which a little bit different than the artwork on there, which is very cool. And again, I mean, it's number 30 in the G.I. Joe classified line. very popular line. It's starting to see it more, like the Flint, Cobra Commander, Lady J boxes are showing up more. Starting to see them more in the stores. So if you've been very disenfranchised with not finding these things, don't worry about the ones you haven't found. I can guarantee you, if this line thrives as it has been, Hasbro wants to make money, so they're going to re-release these, probably in retro cards that are going to look even better. So I wouldn't fret on anything, but I don't know what the status of this one, if this would be repackaged there, because I know packaging costs have gone through the roof, plastic through the roof. If you can get a 2-pack like this for 40 plus tax, probably this type of figure is going to be like 42 soon, because plastics are all rising, and eventually something like this is going to be 50. So I mean, you're going to have to be real selective probably in this type of inflation and economy, but this is money well spent, I'm not going to lie. You got to let this one breathe probably, and that's what's meant for. The timber is awesome. Snake Eyes is cool. This is a huge thumbs up for me. So anything else anybody's looking forward to? See, if you want to see more G.I. Joes, or if you want to see more different lines and stuff, there's definitely a lot of ones I can still bust out instead of having to wait for any brand new stuff that I receive. So I could definitely do it if the demand's there and if the views are there. And like, subscribe, let me know. And yeah, this is your first look here at G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes and Timber Alpha Commandos. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Huge thumbs up on this one. Very cool 2-pack.